What is going on, everybody? I am your host with the most, Jordy TV, or you can call me Jordan, whatever you prefer to call me. And today, we are going to be working outside. It looks really bright outside, but it's not. It's bright. The sun's not, like, completely out, but, you know, it's brighter outside, so it's a good day. So today, we are going to be going outside, working on the truck, taking a few things off, and we'll see how things go. I need to really manage this better, because this looks like crap. Open this drawer. I'm going to probably need this for sure. And I'm also going to need probably a flathead screwdriver would be nice. I'm going to need this one. This one. I'm just going to bring pretty much all that stuff. I think I got everything that I want to take off today. No, I don't. With all that being said, I got basically everything I need. My socket kit with all the sockets and stuff that comes in the kit. Screwdrivers. I got needle nose pliers as well, just in case I need it for... I do believe I need them for one thing at least. I got the blade because I'm going to do some peeling today. And I think that's everything. If I do need anything else, I'll come back in and I'll quickly grab it. But otherwise, I'm good to go. Let's go start our day. Alright, so I'm already at the truck. I want to do a few things today. Number one, I have these things on the truck, these vent visor things for the windows. I got them on the back and on the front. I'm going to peel those off because eventually we're going to paint this truck red. Now, those were expensive. I bought the full set for the front and back windows. I think they're like $110, and there's nothing wrong with them. So I'm going to try to save them, peel them off with the blade, and then when I go to reinstall it someday, I'm just going to get new 3M tape and put it all along the back. Next thing I want to do is get this stuff taken out. I want to get this piece of paneling off, and I want to take the two side panels off. So right by the extended cab windows, I want to take those panels out, and same with this one here. Once we get all that done, that's pretty much all I want to do as of right now. Next week sometime, it's not 100% that it's going to happen yet. The plan is next week, I plan on going to my local custom truck place, I guess you can call it. It's called Stealth Customs. Basically, it's a local business around where I live. And he does custom work. He does bed liners, he does painting, he does color corrections, paint work, body work. You pretty much name it, he kind of does it. And he also does tint. So next week, as long as everything works out, I'm going to make an appointment with him, and we're getting some tint on this bad boy finally. The back window, the two extended cab windows here, this one and that one, and then also my two doors, the passenger and the driver door, they're all going to get 5% on them. Again, because I miss my privacy. Without tint, it's just, I feel wide open and I don't like it, so I want to get the tint back on. I'm going to order a carpet because, as you can see, the carpet is good. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's these little stains like this. There's black stains here, here, over there. Now, I had this carpet out at one point in time, but I tried to clean it. They just would not come out. There's probably cleaners that would take it out, but the problem is these trucks usually come with a toolbox there, or I guess a tire toolkit with all the tire tools if you gotta change a tire. It goes right there. I removed it, so there's actually a bolt hole there, and you can see right to the ground. There's also another one right there. So I'd like to tear out this carpet, get a new one. Once I get the new carpet, I want to fill those holes, make sure I Bondo over them so they're covered, sealed, just so no water can get in there and contaminate the new rug and all that and make it moldy and gross. And another thing about this rug too, it's got so many extra holes in it that doesn't need to be here. For example, there's a cut here. I don't know why it's cut there, but it is. There's also a tear here, like someone literally, it looks like it's been cut, but maybe it comes from factory like that. I'm not too sure. And then there's all these little, there's one here for the seat belts. There's two on each side. But then there's huge cuts, like huge. I'm talking huge. Like you can fit wires and stuff in there. Like, it's just crazy. So the plan is to hopefully disassemble this thing slow and steady. So, like I said, today I want to get this off because there's no point to it really. It's not holding anything in. So I can take this off, take this panel off, and this one here as well. I think I mentioned in the last video that I want to actually either paint all this a new blue, or if I can redo it with a plastic cleaner to make it shine again, or make it look kind of newer. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do there yet, but I would really like some feedback with you guys. If you guys want to see a different color blue, I could definitely paint it. But anyways, I'm going to start tearing stuff off. All right, let's get to work. I didn't break no clips. We're good to go. I didn't eat my Wheaties this morning. It's a little bit heavier than expected. I took out these top screws up here on both sides as well. Now I'm going to take off the seat belt. Now there's a seat belt bolt right here. Got the right size for it. So we're going to take those off of each side. And then another thing you got to do to take these panels off is you got to lift this up here. There's actually screws inside there. They're Phillips head screws. You go in there, take this off, and then I do believe there's more screws under that as well holding this thing in. So once we get that out, this thing should be able to come off. I hope. So I got this piece out. All it is two Phillips head screws. You undo them, and then there's two more back here. So once you pull that off, the screws are screwed into there. You unscrew them. That piece just lifts off. And now there's just these ones here. So once we get them loosened off, this piece is now loosened from in behind. So once you get this off here, all you got to do is pretty much just pry this thing, because it's all held in by clips in behind. Pry this thing back carefully so you don't break any more of the clips that are behind there, and then this piece will come off. This one comes off as well, and yeah, we should be good to go. I got everything disassembled. There's one thing else you got to take apart off these trucks in order to get these side panels off, and that is the piece that goes along here. I did it to both sides already. All it is 3 screws in there. Either it's a Phillips head. I had to put new ones in because the ones that were original with the truck, they were stripped right out. They were so hard to get out for me last time I took all this apart. So there'll be 3 on each side. You take those out. Everything is ready to pop off. I'm going to attempt to take off this side panel now. And there you guys go. Just like that, the panel is out. You see how these clips are still stuck in there? There's one there and one right here. They actually slide off the panel if they're not actually stuck on there really good. But as long as they come off of here and not break off the panel, you're good. You're fine. And I did double check. You can see here, the hook is still there for that clip to still go on, and then the other one goes right here. So we're still okay. We didn't break these. I'm gonna pull off the other side real quick, and then I'm gonna get all these panels inside, kind of put off to the side for right now, and then I want to remove the center console today as well. So I'll get back to you guys once we got all this stuff cleaned up and we're ready to do the center console. Another thing I did before I'm taking out the center console, I took out the rear seat belts as well. All it is 2 18mm bolts, I think, on each side. So there's 4 altogether. There's 2 here and 2 over there underneath that toolkit. Take out your center console. It is simple. If you guys have this type of center console in your trucks, with these trucks, all you got to do is lift this thing out, and all it is, you can just grab it and it comes right out. And then there's going to be 2 bolts. There's going to be one right here and one right here. And I already took those out. I'll get it out and I'll tell you guys how I got it out. Literally 10 seconds later I got it out, so now I remember. So all you got to do, it's sitting in there. It can lift up because you remove those 2 bolts. And then all you got to do is lift it up just a bit and pull it ahead. Because you can see these tabs here. That's how this thing is sitting on there. It just kind of backs its ass end up into those. We got quite a bit taken off the truck so far. I got a mess going on in here. As you guys can see, there's tools and stuff everywhere. We took the left seat bolt out. This right here is what the seat bolt is. It's one of these stupid bolts. The Torx bolt. They're called Torx bolts. So these bolts here, they hold in your seat belts. They also hold up your seat belt themselves up there, right in that little hole. We removed those ones earlier in the video. But my dilemma is now, I got 3 more and they're all stripped. The right seat bolt is stripped so badly, I'm starting to drill it and trying to take it out. Now with all that being said, these bolts are actually just drilled right through your cab and they're exposed because as you guys can see right there, there's light. Water touched them at one point in time. They're just rusted, corroded. A lot of heat would be nice right now, but I don't have any torches here at all. And I also got another problem. This right here, and as you guys can see, it's all painted red because this never got removed because I had the same problem before when I took all this out in the first place. You guys can see I got a socket down there, but those ones are stripped too. Also, the one on the left here is also stripped out. So yeah, I'll give you guys a little bit of an update once I hopefully get at least the seat bolt out. See if I can get these out tonight. If I can't, it's not a big deal. I'm in no rush for it right now. It's not like I have the carpet. I still have to order that thing. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. I've been out here for probably about almost a good 45 minutes trying to get these Torx bolts out, and it's just not happening. I'm gonna have to get an actual what would you call it, an extractor to actually get these things out because they're all screwed. I found out how to get these out. It's pretty simple. There's another Torx screw way up in the back. Problem is, I could get those out. My 3/8 ratchet, I pounded on a little bit too hard, so I don't have a 3/8 ratchet as an extension anymore, and I need an extension to actually get those ones out, so that's not happening either tonight. So I'm gonna call her a day. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We did quite a bit actually to get this thing started for the interior wise. Took off a whole bunch of panels. We also got rid of the center console, and then tomorrow I might I'm not in a rush just yet for it, but I'm gonna attempt to start taking apart the dash. With all that being said, I'm not gonna completely strip it all down so there's nothing there. I might just take out the glove box. Just start with little things. There's 3 screws up on the top along the windowsill there. There's 3 screws there I can take out, put to the side. I don't know, just stuff that I don't really need at the moment. I can take it out so it's done. I don't have to worry about it, and then when the time comes, I can just pop out a few other screws and a few other things that need to come out, and then the dash can come out, and that way we can clean it or again paint it. I'm still thinking what I gotta do, but I need new stuff in here as well. These seat belt holders down here, that's a problem too, because those bolts in there are also stripped. I would love to find them online too, along with that piece that goes up there. So if you guys know anything about this piece or where I can find it and actually be able to buy it in the color that I want, if you guys can let me know in the comment section down below, I'd very much appreciate it, because I cannot find it anywhere anymore. I found it that one time, and you think I can find it again? No. It's going to be a long journey yet, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And if you guys are enjoying this series with the truck, be well prepared, because there's going to be a lot more content coming on this thing. Just taking things apart, adding new things, getting it all fixed up. Just basically a restoration, slow and steady. Anyways, it's been your boy Joy TV, and I'm out, bitch.